welcome to this unusual vlog on my channel. This week, this car is going to be our home. In my last video, I shared with you that I was looking for a camper van. I had been dreaming of trying van life for many months, and at the beginning of 2021, I decided that this would be the year I would make this dream a reality. In May, my now ex-boyfriend and I borrowed a van from his friends and we set off on our first camper van trip. The purpose was twofold: to see what van life was like and also to start viewing vans for me to buy. Funny story, but this morning I almost bought a van. At the beginning of this year, I decided that 2021 is the year that I buy myself a van. So I went on eBay for the first time to look what's on the market, and there was this tiny, cute camper van. It was an auction and it was finishing in 2 hours, and I was like, no, like this would be crazy. I've only just started looking. Then a couple of hours later, there's 11 minutes left, and I'm thinking, shit, I really want to just take part in the auction. And 11 minutes later, the van is sold. And you know this feeling that you get when you're not sure whether you want something, and all of a sudden you can't have it, and you realize that you really wanted it. So that's how I felt. I felt like, oh, I should have bought it. Imagine me speaking out to you and being like, hey guys, I just bought a van. I'm just looking at my boyfriend currently climbing on top of a camper van that's parked outside our house. Yeah, because by the way, we borrowed a camper van from our friends. Tomorrow we're going to be going on our first camper van adventure, which I'm so excited about. So we're just leaving. Our plan was to drive to Wales and make a stop on the way to see the first camper van, an auto-sleeper Talbot Express from 1993. We're 3 minutes away from seeing the camper van, and it's pouring down with rain. Oh yes, oh my god, it's cute, and it looks small, like compact. Yeah. I like that. That's it. So cute. We looked at the first van and I loved it. I loved so many things about it, but I think it's going to be a no. And the main reason is because I wasn't sure about the mechanics of it and the state of, you know, what was underneath the bonnet. But I'm really glad that we looked at it, because I now know that it's definitely that kind of van that I want, but just maybe not that particular one that we saw today. It's finally stopped raining and everything looks crazy green, and we've decided that we're not gonna head for Wales. We're not gonna go all the way to Wales today. So we found another campsite that's very close, and we're gonna go and see whether they are open. We're still not sure because it's bank holiday, and yeah, we're just gonna risk it. Let's hope that they are open. This is perfect. I'm so grateful that we arrived here and that we finally have clear sky and it's not pouring down with rain, and the smell is so fresh and so beautiful. There's only a couple of other people here, so this is gonna be a perfect spot. So happy. home for tonight. The following morning we headed for Snowdonia to spend a couple of nights there. I was determined to find a van that very week though, so I continued my research and had arranged to see more auto-sleeper campers on our way back. So beautiful. I'm about to practice driving a van. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Okay, the handbrake. What am I doing wrong? Maybe I'm... Okay, I think I was in the third gear. That's why. Yeah, okay, we're going now. Oh my god, this is awesome! So I drove a very old van yesterday. Turning was so difficult. And also, it was just a lot more clunky, whereas this is so much easier to drive. With just, you know, it's a good lesson that it's good to try driving different vans. Reverse. How do I reverse? Okay, I don't know how to reverse, so I'm gonna have to just keep on. Oh, my boyfriend's coming back, so I'm gonna end this fun. But this is so awesome though! I don't know how to reverse. The reverse gear. It's not. What am I doing wrong? So.
No.
Ah, so what am I doing wrong?
Yeah, there's a little gouge.
Ah.
Then fully.
Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're going back. This is so amazing. Snowdonia was stunning as ever, but if I'm honest, I wasn't fully present during our stay there. I felt off balance in my life and I was desperately searching for a fix. Looking back now, I thought that buying a campervan would become the solution, but instead it only became a catalyst for the changes that were about to take place in my life. Update on the campervan search and potentially purchase. We've seen 3 campervans so far. The one that we saw yesterday was the second one, and it was overall good, but I just didn't feel much for it. And also I knew that there were a couple more that I really wanted to see in a different area in England. So we drove here to Harpenden, and we just seen the third one, and I really liked it again, but there was a bit of rust in some critical areas, as I was advised by a very good friend, Pavel, thank you. And we were about to see the fourth. This is the fourth one. God, we're about to see the fourth auto sleeper. It's again a Peugeot Boxer from 1997. I feel like I've seen so many ads, I've spoken to so many people, I've done so much research that my mind is just exploding, and I started doubting myself. And when we finished viewing the last van, I just felt like, why am I doing this? Maybe I'm just not, maybe I just shouldn't buy a van at all. I am going through a lot of ups and downs emotionally. It's my first purchase of a vehicle ever. I don't know what to do, how to do it, and I feel like such a newbie. And I just, I guess like I'm scared of making a mistake and failing and losing money. I'm really scared of that. So that's how I'm feeling right now. But luckily, I feel like I was really down, and now I'm going up a little bit emotionally, which is good because we're about to literally, like, we're 10 minutes away from seeing that next camper van, and I really feel like this might be the one. Although I feel like I felt that about every single one that we saw. You know, I would see it and I'd be like, yes, this is the one, and then I would cool down and be like, oh, maybe not, but this really might be the one. So let's see. This is so nice though. It's a bit like Lithuania or Poland. 1.4 mile until we find out whether I'm going to be buying a van this week or not. If we buy it, I want to camp somewhere here in the new van. Oh god! It's there! Oh my god! It's so cute. Ojej, yeah, not the best introduction, right? It's a no. It wasn't in a good condition. There was a bit of damp inside and probably even more rust than on the previous one, and also the seller wasn't, so I don't know, I just didn't have a good vibe from the seller, and I felt like he maybe was trying to hide something. I don't know. Buying a car is freaking difficult. Emotionally, so difficult. Maybe I should just wait and maybe spend a bit more on it, like save up, you know. Yeah, I have been acting a bit rushed.
And it's like when time comes, it comes.
Mm. Yes. I didn't buy a camper van that time. In fact, I almost gave up on this dream as my life took an unexpected turn soon after my return from the trip. Events I briefly summarized in my previous video. Life ebbs and flows though. Eventually, I regained the trust in life and myself, and I resumed the pursuit of my dreams. More on this in my next video. Thanks for joining me today and for your continued patience. I'll see you in my next one. I think I've just found my calling. I think I've just been meant to be a van driver all my life. I've been driving the wrong cars.